I make the most beautiful candles for free. Remember, for free. This is my reed diffuser, by the way. Let's plug this item here. You know, the lottery of life, we have won it today. Complain, 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 complain. This is what we all tend to do these days. Complain about everything. And we forget all the advantages that we have. You know, 10 years ago, over a decade ago, my father passed away. And I was thinking, you know, I never got a chance. And he was never here. He was always traveling, so I couldn't talk. I could always talk to him in the morning, but I never got to see him. What an advantage you have. You want to call your mother, you get on FaceTime. You want to call your friend, your girlfriend, your wife, your kids. It's always FaceTime. You know, even the Army does that. Me, 10, 15 years ago, I didn't have FaceTime. I just didn't have it. The advantages that we have today, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn, X. I mean, all these places, we sit here and we complain, oh, business is not working, or oh, somebody says, oh, you know, I can't do it, or I did it, or I can't. Guys, when was the last time you were able to, in what platform 10 years ago, were you able to come in for free? Remember, for free. What do I say for free for? Because, for example, if Nike wanted to do something, they would have to go and get an ad or get ads on Super Bowl and somewhere else. Can you do that? Can I do that? No, we can't. We are so fortunate. I'm counting our blessings. I know my focus has been lately to be on gratitude of what we've got. You know, you've got YouTube, you've got Instagram, you've got TikTok. For me to talk about this, for me to showcase it to you, how lucky are we? On 10 years ago, I couldn't stand here and show you this beautiful, Monte Cristo candle. I couldn't do that. I didn't have that chance. I didn't have the tools. I would have to spend millions and millions of dollars getting cameras, getting this, getting voiceovers, getting editors, getting, name it, location. Now, I talk to you like I'm just talking, and the tool that I have, free, the iPhone, $2,000. I swear to God, they should be charging us $100,000 for the iPhone and all the things in it. They should be. YouTube. Guys, you know, when you go on this, for me to talk about this, to be able to do this, and by the way, let me tell you something. We all have so many tools these days. I mean, I could take this beautiful candle. I can go on LinkedIn and talk about business side of this. I can take the same candle today and go on YouTube and showcase a lot of the packaging, the way it burns, how to do this something. I can go on Pinterest and showcase how to decorate a room, bold, gold, silver, white, whatever. I can do all that. It's the same product. We can talk about these things on X and so forth, on TikTok. What happens when something goes viral? What happens when something goes viral? Let's assume that, for example, I talk about this beautiful fragrance. What happens when something goes viral? It's proven that it works, right? What I'm saying is what we've got today, we've won the lottery of life. We really have. We've won the lottery of life at this moment. You have all these platforms, all these ways to talk, all the ability to go viral, and you can take that viral with not spending a single dollar so far. Take that viral, put money against it because you know it performs. On what planet was I able to do this? To show you, oh, take a look at this. Take a look. You know, we have so many beautiful, great tools these days. When I say you've won the lottery of life, at this particular moment, our health is better, our moods are better, by choice, right? You can by choice be not healthy. You can by choice have a bad mood. But think about it. How lucky are we that I have this? I'm doing this because I miss my dad. I really do, honestly. But I never got a chance to have a video conversation. Well, I have a video conversation every single day with my mother. So, and then I expand on it and I say, wow, can I project to you over this digital media on how many platforms? How many platforms do we have? We don't have one platform. We have many platforms that I can talk to you for free. The lottery of life, we have won it today. If you watch this far, please type in 3151, just so I know that you've watched this far. So thank you, by the way. And I'm here because it's the spirit. You have a choice to the way to think in life. Positive or negative. This is a positive thinking. Some people consume TikTok and waste time, and others, what do? For example, look at Poppy, the soda company. What did they do? Pepsi Cola has to market every day. What did Poppy do? Poppy went out and used the tools that they have, which means they won the lottery of life. They acknowledged that, and they said, let's do this. User-generated content. Let's send all the sodas to everyone. They sold the company to Pepsi Cola, 1.32 billion. I don't remember what it was. And guess what? They won the lottery of life twice. Okay? Twice. There's a question I always ask, and answer this question if you've listened this far. What's more important if you had to choose one? Stop thinking negatively or start thinking positive? Think about this very important question and answer it. What is more important, to stop thinking negatively or start thinking more positively? In the meantime, allow me to introduce myself. I'm Thompson Ferrier. Since you don't know who I am, some of you, I make the most beautiful candles, and the beauty is just a part of it. What really matters is the fragrance that comes out of here. That, by the way, is an experience you've never experienced. So go in, check out my reviews, and experience it for yourself. Invite me into your home. Allow me to be a good guest. And I guarantee you, I probably will never leave. Love you guys.